Hi, Nick Bartolotta, and we are now going to move on to the next foundational exercise, which, as I previously discussed, is for the kinematic chain that runs through the shin, quad, and hip flexor. But we're going to primarily focus on releasing the spiral line of fascia and the front line of fascia. Okay? So, you're going to need your Proflex. Set it up so that all you have to do, the Velcro's across, and then you just use the tab, starting with your foot in the Proflex all the way. Then you're going to lay on your back, just like this. And I want you to start just barely warming it up. And I'm going to keep my opposite leg bent so that I don't fatigue in my hip of the raised leg. Remember, truly light at this point. Just waking up anterior tibs slightly. Then I'm going to bend my knee, turn the leg out so you can grab the top of the board. And by the way, this board is the trainer board, which is slightly longer. Your board will be about 18 inches. This is 23. There's no difference except for the leverage. So in any case, grab the top of your board. Slide your toes back so that they're covered by the neoprene. And then you're going to make sure the heel's centered on that pad. Use your other foot if you have to. And then same thing here. Very light leading with your tiptoes so that we start to fatigue the fascia, not only in the shin, in the anterior tibialis, but in the extensor digitorum longus. Those are the muscles that run deep to the anterior tib all the way to the tips of your toes. Okay, now once I have a slight burn, I'm going to go ahead and let my foot point and then pull up with the toes and hold that isometric. And it should be a stretch through the top of my foot, down the shin, and now we're going to start playing with the fascial lines. So here, straighten your opposite leg a little bit, right, or all the way. Now notice how that increased the fascial stretch. Keep light tension up with your toes. So now I'm going to bend, bring the leg closer to me, and straighten into it and feel that front line of fascia really begin to release. And I'm just bending and straightening. Nice and slow, like you're working taffy. If you feel pressure in your knee, just don't pull so close to your body. Now, if I want to get the spiral line, I'm going to bend, drift my leg across my midline. That means over the other leg. Now, I'm going to bend and straighten here, and as I do that, if I pin my hip, I feel the sensation wrap right along the lateral hamstring through the spiral line of tissue. Okay? Really don't overdo this. Stop as soon as the front of the ankle gets way too fatigued. Okay, come back to center, do 1 or 2 strength movements just to tie it back in, make sure the muscles aren't completely deactivated. And that is the front line and spiral line fascial release using your Proflex. When you come up, as always, squeeze out the muscles you just worked so that they don't stay fatigued. It's great. So now we're going to move on to our final balancing group of exercises in our foundational course. So I look forward to seeing you in those last 2 videos. Thank you for watching.